What if the key to changing absolutely everything wasn't some huge cataclysmic event, but a quiet, internal shift? In this explainer, we're going to dive into a text that makes a pretty radical claim that one person's inner transformation can actually spark a chain reaction that reshapes the entire multiverse.
So let's just start with a question that's, well, it's huge. I mean, forget changing your town or your country or even the planet. Who could possibly have the authority and the power to reshape reality itself across countless universes?
All right, so to wrap our heads around this incredible claim, here's our game plan. First, we'll look at why the multiverse is in a crisis to begin with. Then, we'll meet the secret agents of this change, discover the subtle plan they're a part of, see how they unlock their own hidden power, and finally, get a glimpse of the new reality they're supposed to create.
Okay, so first things first, what's the big problem we're even talking about here? According to this text, it's not some small, local issue. Nope, this is a problem on a cosmic scale, affecting the very fabric of existence itself.
So this text paints a picture of a sort of cosmic chain of command. You've got creators like Shiva, right? They can influence their own universe. Then you have even bigger players above them. But here's the key takeaway, the most important part. Only one entity, the Almighty Authority, has the power to change the whole shebang, every single reality.
And that brings us to the core issue. The whole multiverse? It's completely out of whack. Things are in such a state of disarray that it's forced this highest power to step in. But, and this is a big but, not with some huge cosmic explosion, but with a secret, hidden plan.
Okay, so a secret plan needs secret agents, right? So who in the world did the Almighty Authority pick for a job this massive?
Well, the answer might surprise you. It's 900,000 special souls, and they're called Behad Atmas, which translates to limitless souls. And get this, they're apparently here on Earth right now.
So, the story of these souls goes way, way back. The text says they were created ages ago and sent to Earth for this specific mission. But here's the kicker, the real twist. They've completely forgotten who they are. They don't remember their origin, their mission, or the incredible power they have. The fate of everything, literally everything, depends on them just waking up and remembering.
So what makes these souls so different? Well, the text basically draws a line in the sand. You have the limitless souls, who are made of something called Para Tattva, a kind of supreme non-physical element. And then you have everyone else, the limited souls, made from the 5 physical elements we all know, air, fire, water. And that single difference, that's the source of all their hidden power and their cosmic purpose.
All right, so we've got a problem, we've got our secret agents, but what's the plan? How is this transformation actually going to happen? You might be thinking it's some kind of huge cataclysmic event, but you'd be wrong.
And this is a really, really important point in the text. This isn't about an apocalypse. There's no destruction, no fire and brimstone. It's described as something totally different, a silent, peaceful, and gradual transformation. Think of it more like a rebirth, not, the end of the world.
And the goals here are, while they're huge, we're talking about fundamentally changing the building blocks of reality itself. The idea is to turn our physical world into a higher, supreme one. And what's the ultimate result? A universe of pure, supreme peace, where every single soul, no matter who they are, gets total liberation.
This all sounds impossibly grand, right? Cosmic-level stuff. But the way it all happens is surprisingly personal. It all boils down to the individual.
So the engine that drives this entire cosmic change has a name, Swaparivartan, or self-transformation. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's the act of one single soul changing its own state of being, shifting from the physical world we see to a non-physical, unmanifest reality.
Okay, so what does that actually mean? Let's break it down. The Vyakta state is our everyday world, the physical reality we live in. But the Avyakta state, that's the soul's true original form, pure, conscious light. So the whole process of Swaparivartan is just that journey, from the physical body back to that spiritual essence.
And the power that's supposedly locked inside each of these souls? It's just staggering. I mean, the source claims that each one has the dormant power of, wait for it, trillions of suns. That's an almost impossible amount of energy, just hidden away inside what looks like an ordinary person.
So how do you unlock that kind of power? Well, the text lays out a very specific path. First, a person has to reach a state of total mental quiet, what it calls no thought. Then, in that quiet space, the Almighty Authority can appear to them.
and gives them a divine vision that just flips the switch. It awakens their memory and their power. And from that exact moment, not just the soul, but their actual physical body and everything around them starts to transform.
Okay, so let's say this happens. The power is unlocked. What's the end game? What does this brand new transformed reality actually look like?
Well, the new universe is described as being absolutely pure. It's made of just two things, supreme light and the supreme element, 50-50. That means all the physical stuff we know, earth, air, fire, water, it's all gone. It's been completely converted into this higher state of being.
And this change doesn't happen everywhere at once. It spreads out like a ripple in a pond. It starts right here, on Earth, since that's where the limitless souls are. From there, the transformation wave moves outward, first to the solar system, then our entire galaxy. And it just keeps going until the whole multiverse is reborn.
And this new reality has a name, Amar Lok, which means the immortal world. And in this place, the whole idea of death just stops. The great cosmic cycles of time, the yugas, they come to an end. There's no more birth, no more death. Just one eternal, indestructible reality for everyone.
But maybe the most powerful idea in this whole thing is this. This new universe isn't built from the outside in. It's not constructed like a building. Instead, it's revealed from within. It's unlocked by the self-transformation of a few people who wake up to the true nature of reality that was there all along. Which leaves us with a pretty provocative thought to end on, doesn't it? What if changing everything really just means remembering who you already are?